guys, welcome to Kitaholic Kits YouTube channel. It's Corrine here today, and I've got another 12 by 12 layout for you. You're going to get sick of seeing these 12 by 12 layouts. I seem to be on a real kick with them at the moment. Got to get back into my traveller's notebooks, but I prefer to do mixed media layouts, you know, on 12 by 12 paper or just not in my TNs. Just because the paper's not, really strong enough to stand up. And I could, I suppose, cut up watercolour paper and shove it in, but I don't think to do that. So I picked two colours, but then I got a bit excited and I didn't clean out that green brush when I mixed it with, and I was mixing up the blue, so I had to add another spot where there was some blue, and I'm just making a crazy pattern on the background. No rhyme or reason. I'm just adding some colour down. Making a funny pattern or something. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just did it anyway. The crazy mind of a scrapbooker, right? So yeah, I needed some more colour. I wanted it to end, I don't know, you could see the ends. I didn't want it to see where the blue is cut off into the teal colour up there. I want the blue to go all the way to the end so you can see the end of it instead of it disappearing into that other colour. And I did 3 strips of each colour, just varying lengths and textures, and just to add some interest. Honestly, you can't see all that much once the layout's finished because I cluster up and all that sort of jazz, but it looks good nonetheless. Just adding some splatters on, put some water in there and just putting some splatters on. I went a bit splatter happy, and I've got a layout. I've got a photo of my pussycat, Moffy, Mr. Moth. He was asleep on the couch one night, and I took a really close-up photo of his cute little face because he's just so cute, and he reminds me of a lion. Sorry, the video's jumping around a bit there. I got a bit edit happy by the looks of it. So I've laid it up on a few different papers, and then I'll leave quite a big border around this. It's a square photo this time, I think 4 by 4. I'm going to guess. And I really felt like it needed that really thick white border to make it stand off that background. Then I thought, hey, for the heck of it, I might as well add some texture paste through that stencil we got in the kit, because why not, hey? Again, you can't see it all that much behind the photos anyway. It just adds that little something behind there, and I got a little bit frame happy with this one. So I used just about all the frames on this layout. I like the way it turns out, and you don't always have to use a frame as a frame. I think because it was a square photo and it had such a square mat, that the square frames really, they just went. And same with the lines, all the lines in the background. I think adding the squares where they overlap, the frames where they overlap and stuff, kind of adds to it as well. So I'm just going to go through the stickers and the ephemera now. I do try to put that sticker somewhere, and in the end it will go back where I originally had it. But I pop it up on foam when it goes to its final spot. And I was going to put a circle on there, but I decided against it just because of all the squares that were already going on. Didn't want to add another shape to the mix type thing. And I really like those paintbrush clear stickers, but they just disappeared too much on this layout to be using them. I think that says Mr. Fantastic, and we call him Mr. Morphalorpha and Mr. Morph, and kind of like Mr. Lover Lover, Shaggy's song back in the day. So he gets Mr. Morphalorpha, and so I thought the Mr. Fantastic really went with him. So I hope you're not expecting a really descriptive voiceover. I tend to waffle on and yap a bit much sometimes when I'm doing these voiceovers and tell the story about the layout and the photos and whatever else. So sorry if you don't really like that. That just seems to be what comes naturally. I think I call this cool. I can't remember. Cool something. I like that Mr. Fantastic ephemera piece. I called it Cool Kid because those went together, and I thought I won't use Kid anywhere else any other time, so I might as well stick it on here. I was going to make it Cool Cat, but yeah, I didn't. The little grey letters that came in the kit, in the Project Life kit, probably going to be too small for this layout, so, and Cool Kid went with it, so I thought I'd use that. And I just ripped a piece of that off, but I will cover it up later when I stick something over the top. I think it may be a sequin or something along those lines, or that right there. I can't remember. Either way, it doesn't bother me anyway. You can hardly see it when you look at the layout. Yeah, you just don't really notice it. So, not sure why I added that circle. I mean, I didn't add the circle before because I didn't want add another shape. But I don't know. Maybe because it's got squares in that circle, it worked. I don't know. How crazy is this? The whole packet of hearts, and I haven't used one. Usually, I'm a big heart freak. I'll only use hearts, and I don't use stars very often. I think it's because in my head I associate stars with boys, or nighttime, or magic, or something along those lines, whereas with hearts I associate love and girls and or just anything really, family and all that sort of jazz, and I make a lot of layouts with that, so it makes sense to put hearts on it. Okay, I don't use sequins on this one, but I use these enamel dots, so I must almost be finished. I'm just sticking them down. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you back again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.